All right, I have two completely contradictory feelings about the state of things, of the way things are going, and I want to offer them to you. And I assume that you're going to disagree with half of what I'm saying, but just hear me out. Okay, so here it goes. Donald Trump is a genius. That's the first statement. And the second statement is Donald Trump is a liar and the wrong person for the job. Okay, you probably left. But if you're here, I want to dig in. This might take a little bit. Donald Trump is a genius. And the reason why he's a genius is because he correctly identified a really horrible problem in the world that we have to fix. And the mandate that he got was proof that he was right. The problem is, of course, America is riddled with problems. Our healthcare is terrible. Like, I don't know, Obamacare, whatever. It's my experience with it is no better than Bush care. It's no better than Reagan care. Healthcare is horrible. Government bureaucracy. Have you ever tried to get something built? Have you ever tried to deal with the city to get something made or start a business? Government regulation is insane. Or tried to fill out your taxes, like not with an accountant. The fact that you need an accountant. I mean, we have serious problems with dealing with the government, with inefficiency. That's all real. We have an immigration problem. You want secure borders. You do. You also want to be nice to people, but you know there are gross inequalities. But the most serious thing that he pointed out on his campaign trail is, of course, that corporations are running like everything. Like the money at the top, there are these elites, these oligarchs who very literally are buying your mind and controlling the way you think, and all of that's horrible. Oh, did I forget COVID? Yeah, our COVID pandemic solution, well, it didn't roll out very well. It was very conflicted. And you know, everyone lost trust in half the other of the country in the COVID-19 pandemic. So things did not go right. Okay, so that was the Trump has identified all of those problems exceptionally well. You know, that those are the big things that we can all agree are issues. You could also throw in, like, I don't know, maybe inflation, and you know. Yeah, I don't know. Trump was right on that. All right, now here's the second part that's so vital to my contradictory statements. Trump is absolutely the wrong person to fix these problems. Just look at who he picked up at first for AG. Now, I know AG is out. Like, I know Matt Gaetz is not actually going to be AG because he dropped out. But like, sex trafficking, like they have tons of evidence on sex trafficking. The whole country knew that he was involved in sex trafficking. You know, Trump ran on like a you know, a lot of people who thought he was going to like stop the pedophiles because he was calling the Democrats pedophiles, and then he elected one. He wanted one to run the Department of Justice. The problem with Trump is that he's a liar. And he lies for a living. Even if he has correctly identified a problem, you cannot trust a liar. Now, you can trust somebody who makes an error. People make errors all the time. I have probably already made one or two factual errors in this reel. And errors are things that are sort of incidental. A lie is deliberate and happens over and over again to double down for personal self-interest. He tells you that he doesn't want oligarchs, right? He's going to be the guy against the oligarchs. And then he becomes like best friend with Elon Musk, who is an oligarch. I know that you think about oligarchs are just in Russia, but they are here. And the richest man in the world is Elon Musk, and he is the right-hand man of Donald Trump, of this administration. Here's what a liar is. They tell you what you want to hear, and then they do the opposite. Donald Trump is lying to you that he's going to fix the problem that he correctly identified and he has done the opposite. Now, it takes a lot of effort to debunk a liar, a tremendous amount of effort to go in and take the facts and, they try to misconstrue the truth. And, as a journalist, I know that it can take me weeks, months, days, time to fact check and do it a good version of getting to the truth. But a liar can just keep on making up lies. And what we have failed to do, and this is something that I just don't understand in the world. What we have failed to do is hold liars to account. It takes so much effort to debunk a liar and to make a very good case of why they're lying about things and to show the evidence, that once somebody has been outed and it is obvious that they are liars, you should never trust that person again, or they need to do a Herculean effort to bring back trust at the very minimum. Trump has never done that. He has just lied. And so that's my problem. On one part, I think that he actually was really smart. He really found the thing and identified the thing that people need to fix. And the Democrats, they did not do that. It's funny, I supported Kamala Harris quite a bit, and I still think that she would have been a much better president than Donald Trump, but it would still be 4 more years of a terrible Democratic Party, like a do-nothing, totally weak, ineffectual Democratic Party. And I get why people don't want the Democrats in general in office, even if they have a vision that is broadly better. I like hope more than I like, whatever this other stuff is, but than lying. So those are my contradictory feelings. On one hand, Trump is a genius. On the other hand, he is the very, very worst person for the job. And looking at what we have coming up next, these 4 years are going to be interesting. Get ready. We're going to need you. We're going to need you to be rational. We're going to need you to get in there and speak truth. It's the only thing you can do. Good luck.